Hello again, it's Noob, and Funky Monkey sent me this very cool Lockwood 214A40, a lock I haven't picked on this channel before. I did check and I just absolutely love this sort of almost iridescent, but it's really just reflective, I guess, anodized aluminium in this superb sort of pink with overtones of purple. I don't know, it's just something about that colour I just really like. I guess it's quite unusual for a lock, and I just the round body, everything about it I really love. Very odd, it's got this little, I think it's like a 6mm shackle. Very surprising for a lock of this size. Compare it to something like even a Master Lock 3, where you have, I think this is like an 8mm shackle. You can just see the difference here. It's yeah, odd choice from Lockwood, but either way, since I'm not going to use it, it doesn't really matter. I just really like this lock. It does have a double ball bearing mechanism, and very smooth action, just like so smooth, just so nice to use. It's only a little, looks like a 5-pinner as well. Had a pick of this a little bit earlier, and it does have lots and lots of spools in, so it should be an interesting pick. So yeah, I'm going to throw this in a vise, and I'll come back to you. We'll pick it, and if we can pick it, we'll try and gut it and see where we get to there. All right, see you in a second. So there we go, we're in the vise, and here's the key. It appears to have 5 pins. The third cut is very low, it's got a very long key pin, and the 5th cut here is extremely high, very short. Key pin needs to be lifted all the way to the top. So let's just lock that back up. I think we should be able to get away with using something like this medium to deep hook. It's an 18 thousandths and quite a thick turning tool for the top of the lock, and we're just going to go in and see what we can feel. A little click on 5, a little click on 2 there, 5 there, anything on 3, nothing on 3, nothing on 2, anything on 1, little click on 1. Oh, tiny touch on 5, and it seems to go into a bit of a deeper falset. That's okay. Let's see if that needs to be lifted any further. That was 5. This is 4. I might have dropped 5 a little bit there, so let's go back to that. This feels fine. 4 now. Okay, good. Anything on 3? Oh, maybe 3. This is 2. Lots of crunchiness. As you can hear, might be hitting some warding. Okay, back to the back. Just let go of some tension. You saw it go back to a false set again. It's going back through. Back through. This is pin 3. There you go, little counter rotation there. And 2, little counter rotation. 1 now. Let's. There we go. Ah, and into a deeper falset. Oh, and so it's quite notchy, this lock. That was 5, nothing on 4, nothing on 3, maybe something on 2. There we go, and we are open. Cool. Really fun pick, very spooly, like really enjoyable. Like a bit of backwards and forwards, a bit of dropping a pin or 2. Let's see whether I can get down. Oh no, right. Looks like I need a different screwdriver for this. Do I have it at hand? Yes, I do. Sorry about the noise. Here we go. So I didn't realise I needed such a thin screwdriver. And should be the other side of this. Yes, that should do it. Let's give that a go. Oh, that's stiff. If there's not any Loctite on this screw, I'll be very surprised. Can't quite tell. Doesn't want to come out this way, so I'm going to leave it. Okay, cool. And I'm glad I kept hold of that. Right, I'm going to lock this back up. You can see it's all open. So I'm going to lock it back up because I've got the key. And then I'm going to start to undo these little screws at the back. We'll see if there's some Loctite on these. Yes, there is. There we go, look. You can sort of tell by how stiff they feel when you take them off. So there we go. That's that little sort of cam piece at the back. Looks like a 1/4 inch follow as needed. Something like that. That's good. See if I've got a shim. Should have a big pile of shims. This one's a bit broken, but it should be fine. We could probably take the pins out this way as well from the top, but I actually prefer to do it this way. So pop that in, all the way. There we go, and slide it out. Nice. So, ooh, it's very new, very new. Let's drop these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's the key pins. Flip that one over. Look at that in a second with a pair of tweezers. Okay, nothing happening on the core. Really a little bit of countersinking on the chambers, but other than that, nothing remarkable. And then we'll go back down here. So I'm expecting, oh wow, these are really thin-lipped spools. Look at that, very nice. No wonder they really catch and drop so easily. So spool, 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 and they're steel spools as well, I think. Spool. It must be a single like standard pin at the back. No, they're like literally all spools. All spools in there. That's wow. And it looks like there is a space for a 6th pin should you want it pinned up that way. Yep, so you could pin this to 6 if you want it. But here we go. Let me just show you these pins. Just flip that one back over like this. There we go. So you can see here that super short key pin in position 6 and 1. And then these really tight little spools here with that very sharp lip. I think these are steel, and they just have a much sort of sharper catching spool, and it's very fine as well, so you do tend to drop them. But that's a lot of fun, I have to say. Very, very nice lock, this Lockwood 214A40. Lovely. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you to Funky Monkey for sending this to me. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you have a comment, leave one below. I do read them all, reply to as many as I can. If you have if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you all next time.